Right, he's turning in. Yeah. It's only because I've seen a speedboat come from there and fly straight into that corner. Yeah. And then everybody's because he's turning that way, everybody naturally looks that way, but there's a glimpse that comes from that way as well.
But I was also going to say, I don't know why you want to look from that way, there's some boatyards, I'm not never going to move again.
So this, come on, come on. So this is Thornes Cut. Now we don't usually mow down here. A couple of reasons. One, it's a very high side. Come on, Jäga. And it's a nice little sun trap, but it's also a bored teenager trap. It's out the way enough for it to be out the way enough for bored teenagers to come down here and cause trouble, which is generally the reason we don't mow here. You're sort of alright in winter, because obviously better the weather the more kids come out. But the reason we're mowed here this week is because over here in this industrial estate is a machine mart. So it's handy. Oh, there's not only a machine mart, there's a Euro car parts, there's several different places. But you can get paint. Come on! Come on! You can get paint and engine parts and oil and generally all building stuff. And it's if you walk straight down that way, down the centre of the industrial estate, come on, there's nothing that sniffy, you'll get to Thornes Park. It's about 10 minutes, in fact you're closer to Thornes Park here, Thornes Park from the last video, than we were in the centre of Wakefield. But come on, like I said, we don't mow down here usually. This is a rarity. Come on, come here, come here, come here. Stay close. Some Keter up there, mate, off the lead, just like you. I'm going to hold on to you. I think it's gone. Come on. So where was I? Come on. No, you're not going to go wind it up. Now, as lovely as it is, I'm about to show you that there is actually lovely walks around here. Come on. Come on. Go. 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 Thank you. And generally it's a nice place to mow. It's nice and quiet. It's not as bad as I make it out to be. It's you're more likely to get the trouble down here in the middle of summer, so it's not really recommended to mow down here in the summer holidays. Come on, Jäga, come on. It's a little stuffy. A little stuffy. Was it? Come on. As we've left Wakefield, I like Wakefield. It's like I say, it's a bit of a hometown for me in my adulthood, but there's a lot of homelessness there now. And having a dog, we tend to explore a lot. We'll go down them weird pathways in woods and stuff. And while we were exploring in Wakefield, we came across a tarpaulin hidden in a bush, and quick look under it, and there's loads of bags there full of clothes and stuff. And I soon realised, because there was a little change pot there with a few 2p and stuff in it, I soon realised it was the there's a bunch of homeless people that hang around being them and Sainsbury's and stuff like that, and do a bit of begging. And I presume it's their little stash. Come on, come on. I think it's their little stash of clothes and stuff, because they don't tend to carry anything with them when they're begging. But it just goes to show there's people out there that are a lot worse off than you. You think that your life's hard. I couldn't imagine living on the street, and I have lived on the street when I was in my early 20s, but not for long. And luckily enough, it was the middle of summer when it happened. But it must be hard going through winter. And I see that they've got a little group together, so they're obviously looking out for each other, helping each other out, all sleeping in the same sort of wooded area and stuff. Come on, come on. We've got a little campfire there. Come on, go. We've got a little campfire there, and I'm not going to say where it is because I don't want anybody to go down there and do anything. You never know. But as soon as I realised what it was, I just covered it back over and walked off. Now, in the middle of summer, when it's the summer holidays, that's going to be one of them places where all the kids go in and run around, and if they find it, I think them poor homeless people are going to lose all their stuff, be it burnt or chucked around or just emptied or nicked or whatever it's going to be. You don't know, you know what teenagers are like. So this is the, I think it's called the Calder Wetlands, I can't remember, but just down here you might be able to start hearing it. The M1 crosses the river, and when you come from Wakefield and you go right down to Broadcut through Thornes, you come down this river, and like I say, us and many others, we tend to miss Thornes Cut out. Jäga, you're a nutter. There's only a few boats that mow there on a regular basis, and normally people go straight through it, and they'll be on this river and all they see is an embankment. And it took us to stop here one time to actually see what there is down here. And just a short walk outside of Wakefield, you've got this. Now this, if I remember my googling, is Lupsit Lake, and I can't remember what the other one's called. There's two lakes here. There's this one. This is Lupsit Lake, and I think the other one's, it's not called a lake, the other one, but over that way there's a reservoir on that side, that embankment, over that embankment. If you look on the maps, there is actually quite a few lakes and stuff around here, but that's what I'm saying about getting yourself out and about. You need to be out in nature to see where these things are. And we've passed this place many a times. Many a time we've passed here, and we didn't even know this was here. We'd mowed both ends of it, but no, never knew this beautiful lake was here. I know in the middle of summer this is all surrounded with fishermen and campers and general lake related activities. Look at it. See, this is why I like Wakefield so much, because you're stood in the centre of it and you started walking, it takes you about between 10 and 30 minutes to get to a lovely bit of scenery and nature and lakes and stuff. Where we were mowed down Fallings in Wakefield, there's come here, the walk that goes back to Stanley Ferry. So there's the M1. Come on. And like I say, you come travelling down here on the boat, this hill's in the way and you never see this lake. And there's one each side. One each side of the M1 in the Jäga. Now it's a shame, because the one thing I don't actually mind is a nice bit of graffiti. And the whole of this place usually is covered in it. And they've come around and they've wiped it all off and painted over. And you know, it's usually just words and stuff, but they've took the time, they've come out, albeit illegally, and much as you might not like it, it is art. And there was some beautiful ones around here. I'm pretty sure that it'll get filled up again. Somebody will have a design that they want to do. And here, Aubrey Sailing Lake, that's what this one is. This is Aubrey Sailing Lake. And you got a little dinghy in that. Come down here. Think to that, Jäga. Somebody's camped up down there as well, fishing. Come on, this way. Bit noisy for camping, but if you're into fishing, so let's pull away from the lake. We'll follow the river around. So if you go that way, you can go all the way around the lakes and stuff. But we're going to do a straight walk through. Come on, this way. Come on. Living on a boat for so long now, 6-7 years, I can't remember exactly how long it's been. Let's say more than 6. But you see lots of bits of crime going on. At one point down Stanley Ferry, every single motorbike apart from one was stolen within a couple of months. We've seen people climb onto boats, take push bikes off, and on the way down to Fallings there was a couple of boaters and they were stripping a boat that had been left there for a little bit too long. So there's plenty of crime going on. It's not recommended to leave your boat alone in a weird place, because it's gonna somebody's always got that idea. And it's not just that, they come out, go, boaters come off their boats, and I mean these have probably been done professionally, but you guarantee if you're able to park your boat down here that this would have been the boaters that would have cut these woods down.
Buster! Get back here now! Hey! Get back!
Come on. Too boisterous. Go! Thank you. So there's the house, Broadcut. And that's how easy it is to walk up here. Nearly in Aubrey. I like Broadcut. It's quite nice and peaceful. Nothing really ever goes wrong here.